Man, if only there was some way for us to sell our product.
What if we used memes?
Believe it or not, you as a consumer actually influence the companies that you buy from. You have memes, that Wendy's builds off of with their Twitter. You have Arby's replicating fandom content and doing their draw on your style challenge. Oh god, why? Yeah, but that's a thing. In fact, speaking of Christmas, if you know anything about Santa Claus, you're being influenced by Coca-Cola. In 1931, Archie Lee was like the head of their advertising agency, and he basically changed Santa from being a kind of vague concept to having the red and white symbol that you see today. Whenever you go to the movies and see one of their Coke ads with Santa and the polar bears, I used to always see a Sprite ad immediately afterwards. And I'd think, oh, Sprite's in competition with Coke. It's sort of like a battle. Coke versus Pepsi, Coke versus Sprite. But if you look at the actual facts, you realize that Coke is the one who owns Sprite. This concept of the sort of imaginary competition you can see in any grocery store. As in, let's say that you're going to Walmart and you're looking in the chips aisle, You're seeing all these different brands. You're like, oh man, Cheetos, Tostitos, Lay's, Fritos, all that good stuff. And they're all owned by PepsiCo. It's insane. The Walmart recipe of, buying and selling in bulk is typically the one that makes or breaks a product. As in, you might think that you're seeing a ton of products, but you're really seeing what's filtered down to their own selection. So in the end, to sum it up, we as consumers influence corporations but are controlled just as much, if not more so. And that's why it's all a conspiracy.